Okay, this is going to be 1 John chapter 4, entitled The Family and the Word. This is going to be that very, in my opinion, famous passages concerning the testing of the spirits. And man, I thank the Father for this. I really do. I really do. And a lot of people seem to have a problem with the teachings of Paul, and I'd like to remind you that this is coming from the book of 1 John. And even though if you got a problem with the teaching of Paul, might I point out the fact that many of these very same people that seem to have a problem with the teaching of Paul proclaim the full inspiration of the Word of God throughout the Bible. And, they proclaim that Paul has come from a secret society. Well, let me just say this for the sake of any form of debate that could ever be tempted along those lines. And you forget the most important fact of the matter is that the very fact of Paul's relationship with Jesus as a believer has nullified any and all other bonds or bondage to any groups or affiliations